make fish curry Kerala style, you need Malabar tamarind or Kudambuli as it's called in Malayalam. Soak 2 to 3 pieces in 2 cups of water for about 30 minutes. While it's soaking, let's prepare the gravy. Alright, so to start with, heat 3 tablespoons of fresh coconut oil in a pan, and once the oil is hot enough, let's crack some mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds have crackled, add 3 tablespoons of fresh ginger garlic paste. Just before the ginger garlic paste is about to turn brown, add 3 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder or any chili powder that gives your gravy that hot red tint. You must be wondering why I'm adding so much of chili powder. Well, for this recipe we add 2 types of chili powder. One variety is only to enhance the color of the gravy. For example, Kashmiri chili powder. It doesn't affect the flavor of the gravy in terms of its spiciness, but at the same time makes your gravy look hot and spicy. And that's the look we're going for here. Now add 1 tablespoon of red chili powder and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix all these ingredients and let the spices get roasted well. A good indication that the spices have roasted is the oil foaming on the edges. At this point, pour in the tamarind water along with the pieces, mix everything well and let this come to a boil. At this point, you can check the tanginess of the gravy, and if you find it too tangy, you can remove a few pieces of the tamarind. Okay, so our gravy is ready. It's time to cook the fish. Traditionally, fish curry or Meen curry as we call it in Kerala is cooked in an earthen pot. Place the pot on the burner, sprinkle some curry leaves and place the fish into the pot. Now this is just one way of making fish curry. If you want, you can prepare the gravy directly in the pot and drop the fish into the boiling gravy. It's all the same. The reason why I'm preparing the gravy separately in a pan is because the pot becomes very hot very fast and it's a little tedious to control the heat when you're making the gravy directly in the pot. So if it's your first time making fish curry Kerala style, my advice would be to make the gravy in a pan first. Now carefully pour the gravy onto the fish. We need to make sure that the fish gets covered completely by the gravy. So if you need, you can add some water. But remember, do not add a lot of water because then your gravy would become very watery, and if you keep it on the stove to evaporate the water, your fish could get overcooked. So be very careful while adding water. You just need enough to cover the fish. Also, this is probably the last time you can use a spatula to mix everything up, as the fish is still raw and would not break easily. Once the fish gets cooked, do not use the spatula. We will be adding a few things towards the end of the process, and I will show you how you can mix them up without using the spatula. Our job is almost done here. Let it come to a boil and then simmer on a medium to low flame for about 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and the curry is almost ready now. We just need to finish by adding a tablespoon of coconut oil and a 1/4 teaspoon of powdered fenugreek seed. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of doing that, so I'm just showing you the amount here. Like I said earlier, we cannot use a spatula anymore as the fish is now very tender. So use a cloth to hold the pot and shake it gently to get everything mixed well. Keep it on a low flame for another 2 minutes and we're ready to serve. So you see, that's how easy it is to make fish curry. The ingredients and the recipe is in the description. I hope you will try this and let us know how it turned out. If you like this recipe, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to be notified every time we upload a new recipe.